I say this to everybody about you.
Yeah.
You are the smartest, dumbest person I've ever met.
I should have known you'd bring this one up. Yeah.
You broke the counter. Michael broke the counter. You broke the counter.
I broke the counter.
What up, peeps? I'm Jim. Welcome to the Having a Catch podcast, the show where we have a catch and chat with friends. Today I'm having a catch with my favorite ninja, my cousin, the Ginja Ninja himself. Ginj, how the heck are you, dude?
I'm doing fantastic, Jim. How are you?
Oh, dude, good. First question I ask everybody before we get into it. You say have a catch or play catch?
You're having a catch.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
People say play catch?
Well, I think
thing?
most of the world does. Most of the country does. But
they're wrong.
I think, yeah, see, that's what I've been saying. That's how I know we're related, dude. We're on the same page here. But I think most of the country says play catch, except for like our area here, which is kind of weird. But,
it's nice to know we're right, though.
Yeah, well, we are. We sure are.
Yeah.
So I called you the Ginja Ninja, obviously, because you have red hair.
They could see it.
Red hair. And it's pretty much just you in the family that has it.
Yeah, on our side of the family, nobody else.
Yeah. I mean, your sister has blonde hair.
She does.
Sloane's got blonde hair. Both your sisters have blonde hair, but you have red hair.
A lot of brown hair, dark hair in the family.
Yeah. But I guess that means you're the most Irish then.
I like that. I like the sound. I never thought about it that way. I'm the most authentic.
Yeah, you are the most authentic Irish person we have in the family. Do you like beer?
Love beer. Come on, who doesn't like beer?
You were in New Orleans, right?
I was just in New Orleans.
Oh, dude, how's that?
Dude, they know how to get down in New Orleans, let me tell you. Food and alcohol, like that's that entire city. Oh, and great music.
Yeah?
I didn't think I would like jazz. Jazz was
Now you're a jazz guy.
Good. Yeah, I'm a jazz guy.
Heck yeah. So you know this. I say this about you. I say this about everybody. Well, I say this to everybody about you.
Yeah.
I say you are the smartest, dumbest person I've ever met.
I should have known you'd bring this one up.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. You're the smartest, dumbest person I've ever met.
Yeah.
You're smart. What's your job title? Software engineer? Is that technically what it's called?
So technically the title is web developer, but that sounds kind of stupid.
Yeah.
So I tell people I'm a software engineer.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I am.
Yeah.
But my job just doesn't call it that.
Well, your job's wrong.
Yeah, I agree.
Because software engineer is way cooler than web
if anybody
developer.
at Turn 14 is watching this, sorry.
Yeah.
They're wrong. They're wrong.
They ain't watching this. Yeah. 4 people are going to watch this. Your mom, my mom, that's it. You know what I mean? Me and you. Well, yeah, you're software engineer. And we'll talk about all your smart stuff before we talk about all your dumb stuff.
You think?
Yeah.
I think we get them going with the. All
right. No.
You want to end on ripping on me a little bit.
Yeah. Of course. It's what our family does.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
That makes sense.
So you're a software engineer. You went to Drexel.
Yeah.
You do coding and all this stuff.
All that stuff.
But really, what you're most proud of, if I had to guess, would be your app development skills.
It's been coming a long way, I'd say. Yeah, started out kind of bad, but as does everything, you know.
Tell everybody what your app is, because I love it. I think it's a great
app. It's called Avent, A-V-E-N-T, and basically we made it to help people in Philly find out what's going on at their local bars. So happy hour, trivia, karaoke, literally anything you name it. The goal is we'd have it on the app.
Heck yeah.
Because for some reason, finding that information online is a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
You're like checking multiple different websites, and the websites look like shit. They're hard to navigate. So you want to find Wednesday trivia? Open the app, couple clicks, boom.
Boom.
Yeah.
And I love that because our squad is huge karaoke people.
Oh, yeah.
And I feel like that's the hardest to find. Like, you type in like karaoke bars and like you only find Yelp reviews about it.
Yeah.
And they don't say what day of the week.
Yeah, Google Maps doesn't have a way for you to like filter by it or anything
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. And that, like, I'm not a young buck anymore, but all the young bucks out there, they would love that, I would think. You know, you get there and you go to the app and you can find everything that's around you for that specific event. Like,
Oh yeah.
that's cool. That is cool.
As of 2 weeks ago, you would have been able to download it on the App Store, but we did just take it down.
Did ya? I still have it on my phone though.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh well, maybe you gotta look into that because
think
we want it to be taken down because, long story. I'm trying to make it a long story short. It's kind of a very long story.
short story long.
Yeah, but basically, another group of people our age that were working on the same idea reached out to us.
Did they?
Wanting to work together.
Yeah, yeah.
So they basically pitched their idea to us, and they had, I guess, a lot of the things that our app was missing, but same general purpose.
Yeah.
So long process. We finally merged with them. So
Nice.
a whole new team. So since it's a whole new team, we want to, I guess, build something from the ground up together.
Yeah.
So we took Event down, and hopefully by the end of the summer, Citywide will be on the market. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Who's the CEO? You the CEO?
I am still the CEO.
Atta boy,
yeah.
you retain
I
that.
tried to make sure that
Yeah.
was, yeah.
Yeah.
But
So did they reach out to you because they thought, hey, we really like that we have the similar idea, they do stuff better and we do stuff better, and they're like, maybe it's just a natural pairing?
yeah, so
Because I know this is an idea that you've had for a long time and you're really passionate about, and you want to make sure that you do it right.
exactly.
So kind of having the, I guess, courage to just be like, all right, yeah, let's merge, might be like a tough thing to do.
I definitely had to swallow my pride a little bit.
Right, right.
And the day we clicked the button to take it off the App Store, you know, a tear came down. But yeah, so I knew the girl Liz that's a part of their team. I knew her from a friend at college, and I saw her at a bar one time. I told her about Event.
Yeah.
And then she just was like, oh, that's cool, like awesome, whatever. Some time goes by. She reaches out saying her and her friend Nick wanted to talk about just like what the journey was like to get an app on the market, because they said they like want to do the same thing.
Yeah.
So I had a phone call about that. That was my introduction with Nick, who is now our CFO. And yeah, from there, I guess they liked what I had to say. They, I guess, trusted that we knew what we were doing.
Yeah.
And that's when they reached out saying, yeah, we actually have a very similar idea. We think your skill set would match our skill sets, because their problem was they had the idea and they had like great go-to-market strategy, great design, no code.
I see.
Liz is a developer, but this is a lot of work for one person.
Right, you're starting
to take
from
on.
scratch.
Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah, they pitched it. A lot of conversations happened, and now we're a team of 7 people, which is really exciting.
Yeah. Because I know you were looking for like all the business side stuff, right? Like you're more the software engineer at heart than
exactly.
entrepreneur. So,
Yep.
all right. So you're waiting until the summer, you said, hopefully, to get it back up there.
Yeah, because it's going to require a lot of development time. Yeah, we're gonna reuse most of the code from Event and all the data, like we have that set up, but we have a lot of design changes, and it's gonna take a while.
Cool.
A lot of new features that they want to. It's gonna be more interactive, more like instead of just seeing the information, we're gonna try to let you do stuff with it.
Yeah, yeah.
Basically make like interactive, collaborative plans with your friends, so you can like, if you're at work and you're bored on Monday, you can try to plan Friday night ahead of time.
Right.
And you can all like share ideas, and it's kind of going to be like a mini group chat fashion where you like put in your ideas and you can vote like yes or no on
that's
where to go. Yeah.
That is cool.
Yeah, they had a lot of good ideas.
That'll help a lot of groups of friends who don't like to make decisions, and then they just do a lot of yes votes.
Literally last weekend or 2 weekends ago, I spent an hour and a half at a pregame deciding what bar to go to. And then we didn't even go to the bar we said we were going to go to. So I think having some kind of planning feature will definitely help people.
Yeah, that'll help.
Yeah.
That'll help a lot. Well, you know how I feel about the app. So I'm in. You just let me know when it's ready.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I won't be going into the city anytime soon, I don't think. But once you start expanding it, I'm in for that.
Yeah, what's cool about this one is I think the biggest flaw with Event was lack of data. And that's mainly because, like I said, finding happy hour trivia, all that information is difficult. So to get it on the app, we had to manually like go to different websites and add it. So it's hard to keep it up to date when you're doing that.
Yep.
And it's just slow. Basically, if you went to Event and you Googled a bar, if we hadn't manually put it on there, it's going to be as if it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
And that's really bad for a number of reasons. But say it's your first time downloading the app. You know, you're skeptical anytime you download an app.
Yep.
You go there to try and find a certain thing and it's not there, you're never going back.
Yeah.
So we're going to do a lot of work to basically not make that same mistake. And I've, the last couple of days, been working on a script, you know, some code that's going to gather at least the bare minimum of information for every bar in the city. So like where it is, phone number, a link to their website, maybe some pictures, a description. That way you can at least find bars to go to. Even if we don't have their happy hour information, we at least have the bar.
At the very least, people can go to your app to find something.
Exactly. And I think that difference will go a long way, especially in the beginning when it's hard to collect the data.
Makes sense to my dumbass over here, you know what I mean? Speaking of dumbasses, you're one of them.
Yeah, we are. Here we go.
I mean, I can call you one because I am also one. But you know this. There are countless stories of you doing dumb stuff, being as smart as you are. One of my favorite ones that I wasn't there for, but that I heard, was when you guys were at the lake house.
Oh, yeah. This is
your
the
dad,
best one.
Christopher, Keenan, and you guys were, I think you were racing. Is that what you guys doing, or you're a fishing contest? What were you doing out there?
Yeah, I guess we were fishing. We were fishing out there. Yeah.
But you were trying to get out to the lake, or I guess the lake, the pond, whatever it is, and you're trying to catch some fish. And Christopher and your dad are out there, and they're chilling. They got out there, no problem. They got the rods, and your dad, taps Christopher on the shoulder, and he goes, "Look at these two idiots." You and Keenan are facing each other, trying to make progress in this canoe that you have going on.
Yeah, we're paddling against each other.
You're paddling against each other, and you're wondering why you're not going anywhere. It's like, this guy can develop crazy abs, but you can't figure that out.
Physics was not my strong suit. No, that's why I don't make games.
The physics stuff that goes in there. And then that same trip, you guys were underage at the time.
We were.
Maybe. And you guys have red Solo cups.
With lemonade.
With lemonade.
Yeah.
With lemonade, obviously, as underage people do.
Just lemonade.
Yes, just lemonade. But they, your dad and Christopher were looking out the window while you were there, and you had your Solo cups, and they just see you stirring. It's like, what do you think is going on there? And then all you had to do was like pour the lemonade in and like leave.
Go downstairs,
and then
maybe.
Stir it. No.
We did the opposite. We poured our stuff in there. Downstairs in the basement. Brought the cups up, put the lemonade in, just stirred it right in front of everybody, like it was nothing.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, not very smart on that trip, especially.
No.
There's probably a couple more stories from that trip, honestly.
Oh yeah, you got any?
From then, no. I've got, oh man, there's a bunch. I've got one where I microwaved a waffle for like 10 minutes. Almost burnt the house down.
Microwaved a waffle? Why not toast it?
So I think it said to toast it for 10 minutes. And I was like, all right, yeah, microwave's the same amount of time. So all of a sudden, smoke alarm's going off. I'm the only one home. Smoke alarm's going off. There's smoke everywhere. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Yeah, the waffle's like infused into the plate, and it's just black and just
dude.
Yeah, it wasn't
good.
I would say I was a little younger, you know. I'm not making that mistake anymore. You learn the hard way. But it still happens now. I make some stupid decisions. Oh, dude, today. Literally something happened today. So I was going to Panda Express with my friends, and as I left, Bree was like, "Oh, could you grab me a soda?" What I should have done was gotten myself a soda, drank it, then got her like a new lid and a new
Right.
straw and just refilled the cup.
Yep.
I got 2 cups. And my friends were like, "Why'd you get 2 cups?" And I'm like, "Oh, Bree wants a soda."
Yeah.
They were like, "Just fill
Just
yours
refill
up
it."
with something new and give it to her." It didn't even cross my mind.
Yeah.
No. So,
You were just like, you know what? I'll just get 2.
yeah.
I'll just
Why
get 2.
not?
In your defense, I'd have done the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, I should get 2 sodas.
It just made, and
Yeah.
then as they were both sitting there and I had that empty cup, I was like, wait a second.
Yeah.
This was not the best idea.
Yeah. I'd have done the same thing.
Yeah.
Fellow dumbass here. We'll touch on one more story here is that I think the first half I don't know much about, but the second half we were both there for.
Okay.
But
Curious.
you broke the counter. Michael broke the counter. You broke the counter.
I broke the counter.
Tell the people how you
Everybody
broke
knows
the
I
counter.
broke the counter. Yeah. The word
Yeah.
has gotten around.
Yep. Tell them how you did it. What happened?
So I'd like to say it wasn't my fault. Whoever emptied the dishwasher and put the dishes away, which might have been me, it was their fault. But it's dinner, and somebody's like, "Oh, could you go get an extra bowl or plate? You know,
Yep.
something." So I open up the cabinet, and a bowl just fell like down and hit the counter, and it hit the counter hard.
Really?
And you could hear it from basically the entire house. And I see that the bowl's intact. So I pick up the bowl and I'm like, nothing broke. And then my dad's like, did you hear the sound it made? And I was like, yeah, it was loud. He's like, something broke. Look
Yeah.
down. I look down. There's just a huge crack in the counter. Oh my God. I didn't even know that's a strong bowl.
Yeah.
To do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To get that much force and crack.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
didn't know
granite
something like that was
countertop?
possible.
Yeah. Something nice like that.
Yeah.
So that's the story of you breaking the counter. But I remember we were down in Florida. I think it was for Thanksgiving,
Mm-hmm.
staying at my parents' house. And your family went down, including your sister Sloan,
Gotta love
who
Sloan.
is 4 or 5.
She's
should know
5
this.
now.
She's 5. I should
Yeah.
know this. I'm her godfather, but ages and birthdays, I'm not good. Not good with those.
Numbers.
Yeah. But she was maybe like 3 at the time, 2 at the time. And me, you, and Brian were all sharing a room. And we probably had a few alcoholic beverages the night before.
Yeah, just a couple.
Yeah, and we were laying in bed just not feeling the morning. And Sloan comes in, you know, unprompted, just opens the door. And she goes, Michael broke the counter. And then closes the door and leaves. I just turned to her and be like, what? What? What did she just do? She just came here? She just said that? So
Dude.
you broke the counter?
She never lets me go for that one. She wasn't even born when I broke the counter. But one of the first things my dad told her
Yeah.
was that, hold on, I need a drink of water.
Uh-oh, water break.
Sloan's born, and I guess as soon as she's able to start making memories, my dad's like, oh yeah, Sloan, by the way, you see this crack in the counter? Michael did that. So
Michael broke the
every
counter.
time I see her, why'd you break the counter?
Oh, that's so good. That's so good.
Fortunately, we have a new counter now, so there's no more evidence.
Right. So hopefully it's out of sight, out of mind. For her.
Exactly.
All right, so I think I mentioned it earlier, but if I didn't, we have a big family. There's a lot of us. How many cousins do we have? 16 cousins? I don't even know.
Dude, I think every time I try to count, I lose track. I can't.
Yeah,
I can't
there's
count
too
that
many.
high. Yeah.
There's at least 14, 15. It's in somewhere between 14 and 16. Somebody will tell me later, I'm sure. We got a lot of cousins, but me and you discuss Keenan's handsomeness a lot.
Gotta get him on here, man.
Like, oh, he's on the list.
Yeah.
The whole family's on the list.
Yeah.
It's built in 20,000 episodes for me.
There you go.
So many. But we discuss Keenan's handsomeness pretty much all the time. And pretty much every time I see Keenan, I'm like, oh, God damn, you are
Dude,
handsome.
he gets more handsome every time you see him.
Yeah, I know.
Unbelievable.
It's like, dude, you are such a handsome
Yeah.
freaking guy.
You want to
I'm
get people
jealous.
to watch this thing, you just put him in front of a camera,
Dude,
make him the thumbnail, boom.
I'll
Everybody's
just stand
clicking it.
here. I'll just stand here like I'll just put 2 cameras
Yeah,
on.
just let him talk to everybody. Yeah.
I'll Photoshop him on this side so there's 2 Keenans
There-
having a catch. Like, yeah,
there you go. There
that's
you
what people
go.
want to see. So I figured obviously Keenan's going to be in there, but I just had a catch with my friend Nick the other day, and he's big on lists. So we did it, and he's also big on talking about how handsome the fillies are.
Okay.
So we did a top 3 list of the hottest fillies. So I wanted you to give me a top 3 list of our most handsome male cousins.
Okay.
There is a very clear top 3, and I want to make sure that you know.
All right, this, could get a little weird if thought about out of context, but
Yeah.
I'll give it to you. Does it need to be in order?
No, just
Okay.
a top 3. Just a top 3.
The first 3 that came to mind were Keenan, EP, and Jordy Boy.
Oh, that's the top 3. That's
okay,
it right
yeah.
there. Yeah. Yeah.
I saw Jordy Boy out in Philly recently.
Did
actually.
ya?
Yeah, looking handsome as ever. Man.
I see him all the time, that handsome devil. J-Bone, how the heck are you? I
but
see him all the time.
That 3.
Oh, yeah.
I can't pick an order just because, dude, they're the athletes. Like, they pick up anything.
EP's a rock star.
Yeah, dude.
He hates when I say
They got
it.
the swag.
Yeah.
It's the swag.
They walk around like they know, and they do.
They do.
It's like, I wish I could.
That's why I sit behind a desk and code all day, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah. EP tells me all the time, EP wears the fanciest stuff. He wears the coolest stuff. And I'm like, dude, I could never do that. He's like, yeah, you could. Just do it. It's like, just own it. I was like, I don't think you understand.
I don't think it's that easy.
I don't think you understand.
They don't know, No. They don't know what it's like to not have that swagger because they've had it their whole life.
Right. They just have been that way.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll do another one. I had Paul on, and we did a segment called Jimmy's Better Than Brian. And one of them was who's funnier. So now you got to give me a top 3. It could be all of our family, not just cousins. Top 3 funniest people in our family. This is I'm putting you on the spot.
This one's tough. I'm going to make a lot of people mad, I think.
Yep.
All right, the first one is going to be a wild card. I don't think anybody else will say this one. But this person consistently makes me laugh every time I'm around him, and that's Uncle Dan. Uncle Dan is one. I think it's like unironically one of the funniest people I've ever met.
That's a wild card one.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to throw him in there. He needs to get noticed in this conversation. I was just golfing with him, and dude, I just can't stop laughing when I'm with him. Oh man. So Uncle Dan's up there in the top 3 for me.
Yep.
It'd be a crime not to put your dad up there. Your dad is, dude, everything that comes out of his mouth is going to make you laugh.
He's off the wall all the time.
The third is what gets tough.
I'll go 5. If you want me to give you 5 so you don't get yourself in trouble.
Maybe I'll put some honorable mentions in there.
Okay.
Because I want to get the cousins involved.
Yeah.
But right now, the uncles are just killing the game, in my opinion. They're hilarious. I think it's, they have a lot more. They've been around longer. And third, I got to go my dad. I feel like I need to put him in there.
Your dad's in there. Your dad's in there.
Somehow so witty. It's like somebody will say something and he'll come up with like just quick, like way to jab at it.
Yeah.
Like I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, it's unmatched.
So the top 3, I got to go those 3 uncles. If I'm getting cousins in there, I got to go Brian over you, Jimmel.
No,
and that's only because of his freestyling. Dude, whenever he freestyles, it is like the best rap I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I don't know how he does it. It's hilarious.
And it's funny that you bring that up because Nick told the story about how Brian started a fight by doing a rap battle.
He started a fight.
So multiple people have now said this about Brian and his rapping. So
it's amazing.
It's something. Yeah.
You gotta put him on the spot if he's ever on here.
Oh, I for sure will. He's the only one who's pushed back on joining this so far. So we'll see. Maybe I can twist his arm a little bit. But he's like your dad. He's like witty with those comebacks too.
Yeah, dude, so quick.
Yeah. All right, so you got one more for that top 5.
Oh, we got one more thing about Brian, the two fofos. That's like one of the funniest.
We're gonna save that one for when I have Christopher on, because Christopher has the first-hand experience.
Dropping a little Easter egg there.
Yep.
5. 5th funniest. Who's making me laugh? Oh. Okay. I want to put you in there.
Oh.
Because you're funny, but I think I'm going Sugar Shane.
Shane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about Shane.
Yeah.
But when Shane is...
Shane You
Oh
get
my
Shane
God.
going? Yeah.
Dude,
I'm definitely not top 5, by the way, so don't throw me in
I don't
there
know,
like
because
that,
like
I'm
those
not.
first 3 or 4 are like really funny.
Yeah.
It starts to, you know, fall off a
well,
little
there's
bit, but
somebody-
Shane I think is up there.
Shane's very funny. There's somebody that you're forgetting, and they're going to be very mad at you. Aunt Memes.
Oh my
Aunt
God.
Memes is in that top 5. She's in there.
As soon as she watches this,
Oh, yeah.
I think I'm gonna
If
get.
she watches this, Aunt Memes.
Yeah, I think
I just want you to know I defended you.
I'm gonna get a phone call for that one. That is kind of disgraceful.
You're
for
going to
me
be in the
have forgotten
dog
that.
house, dude. You're
Yeah.
going to be in the dog house.
That
for
won't be
sure.
good.
How's your arm holding up over there?
I'm good, dude.
Oh.
Yeah, I hit the gym. You know, I'm feeling
Me too, dude.
all right.
Look
You
at
are
me,
gym.
dude. I'm
You
hitting
are
the
gym.
I'm hitting the gym, dude. All right, so how about, you got any curveballs in your arsenal? Knuckleballs?
Like,
Yeah, you'll throw a curveball, knuckleball to me. We'll get out of here. We'll go eat dinner. My dad's
are you
making
saying
chicken
me
parm right now.
actually throwing
You're going to throw one to me, yeah.
a curveball?
Yeah,
You
or a knuckleball. You got to give it a shot.
Okay.
That's how we'll end it.
Okay.
All right, which one you more
I was a
comfortable?
catcher. I wasn't a pitcher. I don't know.
What was that would be fun.
This a
All right.
knuckleball?
That's a knuckleball. I'm not good at one. I could throw a little bit of a curveball.
I feel like it's just gonna fly like a normal throw.
Well, we're gonna find out.
All
We're
right.
gonna find it right here.
Yeah.
All right, ready? Give it to me.
Yeah. Just threw like it's just a normal throw.
No, that was bad. That was
Yeah.
bad. All right, you gotta.
I don't know what you were expecting from
Yeah.
me here. Like, are you supposed to like?
What did you do? Did you spin it? Is that what you did?
I just threw it.
You gotta push.
in that
you gotta like
grip.
push your knuckles
Like
out.
like this.
Yeah. So you gotta
Like a shot put.
That was terrible too.
Like a okay.
But you gotta the goal is so it has no spin at all.
So like this.
You gotta still throw it. Yeah, I guess you
All
gotta
right,
push it off your knuckles a little bit. All right, let's see. Dude, way better.
That was way better than the first
It
time.
didn't.
I don't know if it was on camera because it didn't really
Yeah,
make
yeah,
it that
yeah,
far, but it did a little bit of this.
Here's an instant replay. Boom. But it was better than the other one that just spun like that.
Yeah, no, that one, we're going to cut that one.
Yeah. No, we're going to put that in
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
That's going to be in there. All right, peeps. We'll spec you guys later, all right?